Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy YBP Gang, YBP Nation, YBP Boxing, YBP MMA. Coming at y'all with an immediate fight reaction, fight announcement reaction. It just got announced that the co-main event of UFC 295, John Jones versus Stipe Miocic, will be Yuri Procházka going up against Alex Pereira. For the longest time, I've been seeing like a lot of like announcements that have like, if you ever see Jamal Hill, involved with the UFC, it still lists him as UFC light heavyweight champion. So it seems like now they've like stripped him, or it got vacated officially. So now he's not the champion. It's gonna be up for grabs. 295 co-main event. It just makes sense. You got the heaviest guys. You got the light heavy weightest guys. The second heaviest guys. You have the greatest light heavyweight going up against the greatest heavyweight. You have the next kind of next light heavyweight champion. Hopefully the belt just doesn't get the guy who has the belt doesn't have to vacate it again, because now we've seen that with Jamal Hill, we've seen that with Yuri Procházka. So at light heavyweight, we just need it's been shareable since John Jones left. So hopefully we see some continuation with the person who has the belt. But great fight. It wasn't not a surprise fight, not something that just came out of nowhere. Surprise announcement. We saw this coming. Alex Pereira beat Jan Blachowicz. I think it was known. I think a lot of people, if he was to get past Jan Blachowicz, I don't think a lot of people thought he was going to do that. I personally didn't. But he got the job done. Some people don't think he won that fight. Honestly, if I'm being so honest, that fight was happening at the same time as Spence Crawford, so I still have to go back and rewatch it. I was trying to flip back and forth, but a lot of people thought that like Pereira won on damage. I'll definitely have to go rewatch that fight like as 295 comes closer. But it seemed, from what I saw, it looked like he dealt with the size pretty well. He didn't land that left hook though, like he thought he would, but he didn't gas out. Dealt with the grappling decently well. Didn't make any like too dumb mistakes, but yeah, defended the takedowns well. Looked good in there, and Jan pressed him from the start of the fight. But in this matchup, he's not gonna have to worry about any wrestling. It's gonna be a purely striking matchup, and I think it's, as far as who I think is gonna win, I think it's all Pereira, man. I think you almost have to go with Pereira. It depends how wild the odds are. Maybe a shot at Procházka might be, like, here's what I'll say. If Pereira ends up being like minus 300, minus 400, like, you have to take a shot at like Procházka just off principle, like just because Procházka's so wild out there. He always has that X factor of like maybe he'll land a spinning elbow. He has a little bit of unpredictability to him that maybe Pereira just won't see one of his strikes coming, and boom, that's all it takes. He's very unorthodox. He doesn't zing when you're supposed to dag. He doesn't, he dots his T's and crosses his I's. He does some weird stuff in there, but it works. And that unpredictability, I think, is going to be what makes this fight so competitive, so interesting, and such an intriguing fight and an exciting fight, honestly. So hopefully we don't see, because I think, last week at UFC Noche, we had Kevin Holland versus JDM. On paper, that was supposed to be a really exciting fight. I don't know what to expect out of this. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't really. The fight shouldn't even get to round 2, or even round 3. Like, it should be under 2.5, 100%. This fight shouldn't go that long. So it's gonna be really kill or be killed. That's how Procházka fights. I think Pereira, when he wants to do that, he can. It'll be an interesting fight, but I gotta go with the overall better striker, better kickboxer, the guy with the more credentials. At his natural weight class, his chin's not gonna be messed up or anything. Honestly, I mean, he ate some pretty clean shots from Jan Blachowicz. Looked fine in there. Yeah, man, Pereira. I think part of the reason why he got brutally knocked out in the Adesanya fight, even rocked in the first fight, it's a crazy weight cut. Now he's at a weight class that's way more suited for him. He's not cutting as much weight. I think he'll do much better much better in the light heavyweight division. I think this is like one of the best matchups he could possibly get. He doesn't have to go out there and fight Magomed Ankalaev. He doesn't have to go out there and fight Alexander Rakic. He got past Blachowicz, and now he's getting one of the best stylistic matchups he could possibly get in this division, going up against Jiří Procházka. It'll be it's still going to be a tough fight. It's still going to be unpredictable. It's going to be wild on the feet for as long as it lasts. But I think skill and precision, power, that left hook, I think all that stuff is going to prevail on the side of Alex Pereira. So give me him by second round knockout. And that's all I really got for y'all today. Leave a like and review, subscribe. Peace out, One Square. You know what it is.